Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thursday. Glad you could be here today. Um, see if I open up my Facebook. Okay. So I'd love to see your artwork at the end. Many of you have been sharing. Thank you so much for doing that. Um, Latiza, what are we going to go over today?
Hmm. Today we are recalling the last session with the whites, but we go through the luminescent colors. So which are the luminescent that go to the whites? So and made by the whites. And these are I'm putting the top the top view. Okay, there is. And with that. So we have the two pearlescent white and the pearlescent shimmer.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we have the interference silver, but also the other interference. But this is, look, we go through the silvers today. And then we go to the iridescent moonstone, the iridescent antique silver, and the blue one, the iridescent blue silver. We can show in a watch, a quick watch, so you can find the interference silver that in white, with very, very white, while it changes into the a black background. Then we have iridescent moonstone, iridescent blue silver, and then we have on the other page, we have the pearlescent white here and the pearlescent shimmer. So we will play with them. We also have in thick, we have the pearlescent white in thick. So these are not available in half pan, but only in 15 ml, something in 5 ml, and the thick. So Giovanni will show you the difference between them and painting on other colors.
Okay, thank you.
So
And
he has
I
prepare a palette.
little palette with all this color. I use the two normal color is quinacridone coral and cobalt blue for mixing with this special color for creating a special effect. Starting now a black paper. Okay, apply little zoom. Okay, and showing the first just please I'm showing this the beautiful effect of pearlescent white on black paper. The second is pearlescent shimmer. Showing on for the shimmering. Yeah. Third is interference silver. Very beautiful color. The fourth is iridescent moonstone. 5 iridescent antique silver. Not long. And the last iridescent blue silver. This is perfect for upcoming Christmas decoration. Very have a highlight and showing. Now play with this Mars black ground for effect for the with mixing. The first is a pearlescent white. In ground, I apply the quinacridone coral for mixing and create the ball effect. Create this beautiful effect. The second, I use the pearlescent shimmer, but I apply the water. Check my water after the shimmering in water. And don't use this water for painting normal watercolor. And
Or maybe yes, if you want a shimmering
yeah.
effect. You can save the water, you can save also the precipitated color.
And after this, use the shimmer only drops and apply the zoom for best view. And explosion, my shimmering. And use in this case the cobalt blue.
Like firework.
Yeah, for create the night shimmering. Very beautiful effect. The third is a interference silver. Apply on Mars black.
It looks very white when done in black background.
And apply the queen coral on the top for create the
Rose, the pink.
similar moon effect. And the fourth is moonstone, and in this case use the wet on wet effect. And my water is completely full of shimmering inside. And the moonstone explosion is very fast. And using the two color, one drop of queen coral and one drop of blue for this whole effect. It's similar to nebulous. Okay. This one is iridescent antique silver, but apply the first coat of cobalt blue on stick, in this case. And after, I use the covering with drops the blue for this effect, Venus effect of blue. Last is iridescent blue silver. And covering on the ball. Apply another coat. And in the center, one drops of normal color, queen coral. To create this particular effect. I love this part, for example. And create for similar to one eyes of for Halloween effect now.
Non ho che la tecnologia per fare i cerchi. Fai del nastro.
No, simple drawing with my tape and writing. Very, very simple. And after this, I apply the color on top the quinacridone. Okay, in this part. And use the pearlescent white and apply one layer of this and check the difference, each color. It's very, very light, like using the background color for the effect. The second is the shimmer. Okay, and check this effect for each color. And 4 is interference. The interference more covering the color. Four is Moonstone. The Moonstone is more dark. The last one is Antique Silver. And the last one is Blue Silver. On this effect. And shake it, the shade. And the last one, very, very fast, and I go to another brand ambassador. Apply on this granulation effect. On this, for example, the pearlescent white and create the covering, but now it's not very good, the vision of shimmering, but in light is different. And the shimmering for covering this, and now covering another color, for example, dark color, and covering for this.
Interference.
And this interference. And create a, when dry, have the multiple effect of fuchsia.
Un quinacridone fucsia, un quinacridone red.
And quinacridone red. And I have the multiple effect. And this is the result when dry for effect where we have a background color. Very, very funny. Thank you, John.
We go. Thank you. So we go to Sabine.
Thank you, Giovanni.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Giovanni, to show so much fun with this glimmering colors. And so I love pearls, and I make it with the pearlescent white and the pearlescent shimmer. And I use it's a little stick and have some a little soft. I don't know to say sponge on it, and so I can go in the color, and I go in the pearlescent white. And I can show you here. Just make some little taps or tips, and you can stamp every pearl. And I go 5 or 6 times over the pearls at the time it's ready. I must make some shades over there. And the same is with the silver. When I go with silver in it. And I don't know if we have the light that you see that amazing glimmering and this shimmer the pearls have. And the other thing I use is when I make some glittering cards. In the background, I have the mask plaque. It's underground. You can use it on every surface. And it must dry a day, 24 hours. And though you can work on it. And here I have a stamp too. And this was the Ursiden blue silver. And now I go another time in with the antique silver. And you must make some color on it, not just a little bit, because it's underground that want to have much water. So you need much water and much color. Okay. And here we go. And the next idea I have, you can go with the Pearlescent shimmer on a card. Here I have a card too with the mask plaque. And when you have a card for Christmas, or you make a Christmas card and you think, okay, it's okay to send, but I want to have some Christmas on it, and I want to have I want to show the glimmer of Christmas. I go to the Pearlescent and make some color, and I must take something under my desk. You must prepare, it needs some water. Okay. And some place. And you can go over the color, just soft. And when the underground is dry, you can do it without little accidents.
Bean,
Yes.
were you using this actual watercolor stick or were you using something else? It looks brown there to make your pearls. What would that be?
It's like here or more. I think it's for
Maybe a makeup
it's a
tool?
sponge. It's how to show
Cotton.
here. No,
Yeah.
this is wood, and on the end there
Okay.
is a circle, a sponge, a little
Mm-hmm.
sponge, and a very thin sponge, and you can stamp with it.
Oh, is it a stamping tool?
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome. And so you have some shine on your card.
Mm,
Thank you so much for these amazing colors, John.
thank you,
And thank
Sabina.
you to show it.
Thank you
Next
very
one. Thank you, Sabine. Next
Thank
one
you.
will be Angela. Angela, are you ready?
Yes.
Taking your top cam.
Oh,
Here you are. Here you are. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, very
So
nice.
what I did is I did some swatches mixing a dark color with the pearlescents and the iridescents, and even though it's on a white paper, you can see that we can more or less see the shine, the glimmer. Can you see? The camera unfortunately doesn't catch the beauty.
Oh, wow. We see it a
Oh,
little
Angela,
bit.
the yellow, the Indian yellow and the moonstone. Oh my gosh.
Exactly. This for me is the best. Look at this. Because these metallic, well, these iridescents and pearlescents like push the other color. You see? I don't know if it's too shiny. Now here, like this. It is a beautiful like gray. And here I did it with the manganese and the interference silver. Not sure if you can appreciate it. At the top, there is a bit more silver. Now, maybe, yeah.
Oh, looks amazing.
It's like flour, more or less. And here, my favorite, this is my favorite.
Oh, wow.
Guess what color it is? Lunar black.
Black.
Lunar black, and in this case, I didn't use a silver. Well, I used a little bit of pearlescent white, but it's more than anything interference gold. It's difficult
Frozen woods.
to appreciate it. Just a second. Yeah, now maybe. This combination would make a beautiful Christmas card, don't you think?
Yeah.
And these movements of the black are similar to some movements of rivers I've been looking at photos of rivers in Iceland, and some of them resemble a little bit like this. So have make uh, mm, make patterns like this. And this I used the pyrrole red with pearlescent white. Look at the beauty. This is a real beauty for me. Look. Fluttering color and letting them mix. And this is also one of my favorites. This is deep sap green with a little bit on the left. I think there was a little bit of normal sap green, cannot remember, and the pearlescent shimmer. So you can mix them in your normal colors and boom, like an explosion of light. You see, it's like, it could be like a forest or a wood, and the light of the sun is in the background.
Mm.
Very nice. And the last one is this one. I used sepia
Mm.
with pearlescent white also.
Nice.
and inside there was some dark. I think that I think that by accident I got a bit of lunar black. But if I could surround it with this pearlescent white, and it would make it stand out. You see? And how funny these colors are. Most of them are granulating, except for the pyrrole red, I think, and maybe the Indian yellow. Most of them are granulating. So this is the general view of these swatches. Wait, I will make them a bit bigger so that you can see better.
So lovely, Angela. I love them.
You like them, huh?
It's such a good idea. I never think on that, and it's amazing. Such inspiring.
Thank you.
Angela, they're beautiful. They're stunning.
I don't know if there is time, if there is time, or if you want at the end, I have some paper here to do one here live with you, but maybe I will wait until another person has presented.
Yes,
But
yes,
but
please.
did you do it
Yeah.
on soft
I have
on a hot pressed?
no. This is hot pressed. Yes.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
Because on cold pressed it wouldn't probably run so much. I
Mhm.
don't know how much I like Baohong hot pressed. Then I have got also the black paper and another one, so I can be practicing in the meantime. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Angela, Angela, what's the center one on the bottom? Lunar black and
And this is
yes.
interference gold. This one,
Okay. Thank you.
interference gold.
Okay. Thank you. That's awesome.
Thank you. So now we go to Bernick. Bernick, are you ready? We can go with you?
Yes, yes, of course.
Okay. Welcome,
Hello,
Bernick.
hello, dear friends. I hope everyone is doing great there. In meantime, I did these swatches, different colors, and I wanted to ask if any one of you wants to see how, for example, these 6 colors would be reacting on each of these colors. If you have any reference, please feel free to tell me. If not, then I will start with Pearlescent Shimmer and do just the straight lines and see how it reacts in each color. Then I will do with Iridescent Moonstone and up to the 6th one. So if any one of you wants to test any of these 6 colors on top of the already swatched colors, or I can go by myself. Any preference or not?
You, Besnik, we follow you.
Okay, I'll go first with Pearlescent Shimmer and let's see how it reacts in all of these colors. Okay, this is Cobalt Teal Blue, Cobalt Green Deep, Cascade Green, and Cobalt Turquoise. Let's see how it's going to be on top of. So it's more visible in Cascade Green. Then we go on top of Cobalt Violet, top of this area. Here we have Ultramarine Blue. So visible here because it's much darker, I suppose, Ultramarine Blue. Here we have Phthalo Green Blue shade. And then we go here with the Mayan Violet. Let me dissolve more of this color. Permanent alizarin crimson. Verditar blue is here. And lunar black. Then we go here. Cobalt blue violet. Rose of ultramarine. cobalt blue, and black tourmaline. When I go with the other second color, I will go now with iridescent blue silver and do the same. So we go with cobalt blue, teal blue, cobalt green deep. And here, intentionally, I left the whites so to see if it's going to be any of the colors to see the difference. Cascade green and cobalt turquoise. Cobalt violet. Wisteria. Tamarin blue. And tallow green blue shade. Mayan violet. Permanent alizarin crimson. And vertical blue. And we have lunar black here again. In some lines, the viscosity is higher, so it gets a little bit more opaque. Okay, I will go with the third color. Now I will choose pearlescent white. And then now I will go with the iridescent moonstone.
Mm.
And uh, let's do the interference silver. Let me know when my time is off.
Quite a bit, so just 1 minute. And we
How
go.
many minutes?
Yeah, one. 60
1 minute.
seconds.
Oh my God.
Really wait.
Time is so precious in this
I really
few
like
minutes.
the wisteria one, the ultramarine blue, and the cobalt violet. So they are very strong
Cobalt
there.
violet.
Yeah.
Cobalt violet and yes.
Cobalt blue violet.
Yeah.
All of them are very beautiful. And wisteria, powerful, very powerful.
Okay. More of that.
What color are you applying now, Besnik?
Uh, wait. No. Oh my God.
I think it's the iridescent silver,
Yes.
antique silver.
Pearlescent shimmer.
Ah,
Yes.
okay.
Okay, I will let them dry, and then I will post in our chat room just to see
Yeah.
the
You.
differences.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. If I
Okay.
have more time, I can do something else, but I suppose not, huh?
Yeah, we can come back later.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Me, right?
Silvia.
Hello, everyone. Yes. Let's uh let's do some birds here. These are some Christmas gifts, not cards. So what I like here is to add the pearlescent white, but I want it almost invisible. Something that gives a soft and subtle touch, like a mysterious painting. And pearlescent white here, I want it very diluted, and I apply in the white parts here, and that's it, because I want it very, very subtle. Again, in the white parts of the birds where the feathers are very, 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 like I have light here, 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 and here. So I apply just this layer of pearlescent white, and here too, very subtle. And that's it. So it won't shimmer a lot. It will be like, okay. Here I already added a bit of moonstone on top of kyanite. I don't know if I'm spelling the correct way, but it's a Primatech Kyanite genuine, which is like a blue gray, very beautiful. So I applied the moonstone, and also I think it's very, very nice here too. And when it dries, I think you will be able to see it better. Here in this one, I will add a little shimmer. So it will be in my list. This one, where I have the snow. So this is supposed to be a Christmas card, not a Christmas gift like the others. So this one, it's okay having a little bit more shimmering, and I don't mind. It's okay. So can add some sparkles. It's better to do like, wow, like this. And it will also dries very, very subtle.
May you zoom a little bit so may we
Okay.
got it closer?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, here.
Yeah, just a little bit better. Yes, that's
Better?
better. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll show you the others. Like, it's very subtle.
Yeah, beautiful.
And very, yes, this is a quick, very fast watercolors, as I told you before. I'm training, but without any drawing or real quick painting. Look at this beautiful here. I love this color on top of the others. It's really nice. So I'm using all the time with my birds, but in this very subtle way. Okay. And this is amazing. I don't know if it's possible to, yeah, it is to see, but it's a beautiful Christmas card. So also I can, if I have time, I can show you. Wow, maybe. And a Christmas cup that I painted, and here it's really fun. This is interference silver, which we can I can really not worry about being adding too much. In the birds, I don't like too much, but here and in the Christmas decoration or cards, I think it's very, very nice adding colors, even in top this shimmering colors. It gives a special sorry, it's this a special way of painting.
Silvia, I wouldn't mind
Yes.
one of those beautiful Christmas cards. They are-
Okay, dear. I'll save for you.
yeah, please.
Okay. Yeah, it's so fun to, I use it to work for the illustration market. So yeah, I painted so many Santa Claus in my life. And I really think it is so fun to, put the decoration, and we can create, and I can spend hours like doing this because it's really, really fun. And
Nice.
yeah, so I'll save one for you, Angela. I swear. Thank you so much for that. But I like the moonstone and the pearlescent shimmer in this case. Also, gold would be right, very, very, very interesting here. But we are today talking about the whites and silvers, and it makes all the difference here, right? When you add these colors. I know it's just little dots, but they are magical. Like I can feel the what is inside. It's so Christmas, so maybe cinnamon, and uh, and that's it. If you want to go to the next one,
Yes, we can go to
okay?
Ashley. Ashley's waiting. So thank you, Sylvia. And we go to
Thank
Ashley.
you,
Thank you so much, Sylvia.
thank you,
Love it. Thank you, Sylvia.
thank you,
Lots of
dear.
comments, by the way, about your birds. And I like the little fluffy one
Really.
with its feathers out. So cute. I just want to read a comment really quick. Judy, our friend Judy on Facebook said, if I may add one of my favorite tips, I love loading a dagger or oval wash brush with a dark color, then dipping the tip in an iridescent gold or an iridescent color. She likes gold the best. It's one stroke, creating a natural highlight on one side of your subject. Bamboo is my favorite way to paint like that. Okay. Thought that was fun. And then there was another comment about using a black palette. That's actually pretty smart. Okay, so on that note, I want to be really fast. I actually don't use these colors. Like this is kind of new to me, and I want to see what Besnick's up to. So we'll be really quick. I wanted to point something out. A lot of people when they get the Daniel Smith dot cards. So this is the 266 dot cards that Daniel Smith offers, and a lot of people when they get these, they swatch these luminescent colors out, and then they just kind of feel like frustrated or like, they're not that great. So I wanted to make some pointers really fast. So as you can see here, I have taken a permanent marker and I added a little black dot to each of these. If you have these dot cards and you've swatched them on the white paper, I encourage you to try again and do it on black watercolor paper, Mars black watercolor ground, something dark, so that you can really see the magic of these colors. So that's what I've done here. As you can see, I've got like my pearlescent white is swatched out, nothing else is yet. But these are so magical. And I can guarantee you will gasp out loud when you swatch these on black. So on that note, here is all of them swatched out on black paper. Sorry, my camera is like way up in the sky here. This is pretty big. So here's our silvers we're talking about today. We've got moonstone, iridescent blue silver, pearlescent white, and look how pretty they are. So here's antique silver. Everybody showed them, so I'm not going to go over them again, but I really think this is an important thing to talk about. One other thing I want to say about these, hey, they have mica, and mica is kind of like the pigments, they lay flat like this and they kind of bind together. So they need a little more encouragement to wake up. So what I like to do when I'm using like the dot cards or I'm trying to wake up the iridescence or the luminescence that I've put in like a half pen is I will go over every single dot with a little pipette. You can use a paintbrush and just drop water on and give them a minute to just wake up. And then you really will start to see that pigment flow. So there's that. And then here they are swatched on white and black. So for this, I did use the Mars Black. This stuff is amazing. It's the texture of it is so delightful to paint on. So I've put like a little black swatch so you can just see how different it looks. And that's a really important thing to take into consideration. And then one other thing. So here's the pearlescent white in a stick. And one way I like to use this one, aside from what Sylvia was doing with the bird eyes and things like that, and adding, going right from the stick, you get instant pigment for like those highlights. You can create a wash. So I just put a little bit of water in this. See how squeaky? So I put a little water and swirl it around, and you've got a beautiful pigmented wash ready to go. Now, you guys have all seen, maybe you've seen on like on Amazon or whatever. There's so many companies putting out these metallic palettes. They're like pastel metallics and they have 24 colors. With this, you don't need that. You could mix this with any color that Daniel Smith has, and create your own metallic palette, not to mention all of these. So, in the words,
Ashley,
what's that? Yeah.
What's an excellent tip. Yeah. So
Thank you. Yeah.
I mix my favorite red with this stick, and I get the shimmer.
So pretty. Yeah, I actually did that. I made a couple of mixes here. So I created, this is Opera Pink, one of our favorites. You can't see it as well, but I created a beautiful sparkly pink, sparkly cobalt teal, and this is Carbazole Violet. And because it's dark, you can really see that shimmer.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. And I was going to do what Besnick's doing. I'm not. I'm going to let him do it because I want to get back to him. So anyway, thanks for letting me share, and I hope you enjoyed those tips.
Thank you. So
Thank you,
now,
Ashley.
thank you. And we go to Lowell. Welcome, Lowell.
Hi, thank you. So I have iridescent moonstone and pearlescent white. I'm partial to the pearlescent white. It's in my hand most often because it comes in the stick format, which I really love the watercolor sticks. And we've touched on this a bit, but sometimes that little touch of something just brings a whole painting to life. And so I almost always will add just a little bit of sparkle on top of my painting. So this is just one example. This is indigo on some mineral paper. Nice and pretty just as it is, but when you add just those little splashes of the pearlescent white, it just really comes to life, I think. And so that's one way to use them. And Ashley just touched on this, so I'll be kind of brief. I started down the road of making mixes and doing some different play with that. So iridescent moonstone by itself on the black watercolor paper. And for those of you who haven't seen it, black watercolor paper was new to me. I ordered some just for today. And this is what the packaging looks like with the brand. And it's just, I got a little one just to play and kind of get to know. I then took, just because it's kind of an Aussie red gold week at my house. I bought it when I watched last Friday's live. The sale that Prifel was painting just came to life. And so I was like, oh, I don't have this one. And I could not have it anymore. So I've been painting a lot with it this week. And you can notice like on the black paper, it disappears, right? But when I mixed it with the pearlescent white, right? And this is my little bowl of mix right here. I actually cut off a little disc with a knife and then put some Aussie red gold into my little paint pot and stirred it up. And it made the most wonderful, velvety, sparkly mix that not only looks beautiful on the black watercolor paper. So this is that mix plus some splashes of just the pearlescent white, but it looks lovely on the white paper as well. So just like Ashley was saying, you can take any color and add the pearlescent white to it and get these beautiful, velvety, sparkly mixes that you can use on the black or the white paper. It's just really lovely. So I'm going to be a little short because I'm really curious what Angela has done with those mixes that she made. That my jaw just dropped. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Lowell.
That orange is perfect for Halloween week. It's like pumpkin spice.
It was really pumpkin-y, yeah.
I love Aussie.
John, there is a question if we can add the black ink into the white Daniel Smith ground. Black ink into the watercolor ground. Is it possible to do?
I'm not, you could try it. I wouldn't suggest doing it. It's a modified acrylic. So using a watercolor or an acrylic color works fine, but ink is a different chemistry.
Okay, thanks. I was believing maybe work better the acrylic gesso with the ink. I don't know.
No, it's a different chemistry. As artists, you can try anything, but it wasn't developed for that.
Okay, thanks.
The Mars black is so beautiful. So, it's worth investing in.
Yes, of course.
As a try, because I only have the transparent one, I added ivory black and I let it dry for 24 hours and I did all my swatches with it. So it works, but it's watercolor. Oh, let
You
me,
work with watercolors and acrylics just fine.
yeah. So the back is with ground and ivory black.
Awesome.
That's so cool, Anna.
Thank you. Yeah, it's super, super fun to do these.
Yeah. Rule of thumb is 10% to be mixed with watercolor and 15% if you use an acrylic.
Okay. Well,
Very nice.
Very nice.
I did a bunch. I have like with
Nice.
with wash
Pretty.
comparison wash and watercolor, and my
Fantastic.
Christmas card from last year with monochrome mauve. I don't know if I pronounce it correctly.
You're good.
I cannot, but I did it. These were a lot of fun to do today.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Where's Angelus?
What?
Oh, I'm in the
Wrapping
process.
up at the bottom.
She's making magic, guys. You've got to be patient with her.
It is. I don't know how it will work, but this I mixed black with yellow, Indian yellow, and almost all the iridescence and pearlescence. And on the left, I was in the process of doing that, but I need the inclination, you see, and that is the cobalt, the deep cobalt green, and I'm splashing some what is left here on the plate. I think it's a mix of moonstone and pearlescent white and some other things, and with inclination and some water, we'll see what happens. And I did also a test on black paper, but it's not such a good paper.
Oh, wow.
On this paper, what I did was I painted first the pearlescence and iridescence, and on top I painted the other colors, and the result is great. I like it. Like red on top of the pearlescent white looks great, and so exchanging layers, first pearlescent, then color, then pearlescent again. I think it looks good.
Angela, all of those mixes were just amazing. And that green that you've got going, I'm in love. I meant it when I said my jaw dropped, and I'm like, I have to be fast. We have to get back to Angela's. They're too pretty. They're so beautiful.
This came out very, very well. But here in Big, I don't know. I still need some time to let them like flow. Let's see.
To coax them a little bit, yeah.
There, I think we are getting there. Look at that. That green is looking good.
Pretty. What was that green again, Angela?
It's cobalt green deep.
Okay, love that color.
But it's the light is too. You need to see it like sideways.
Not your romantic green, but also pretty.
It is also romantic.
We'll always remember your romantic green, Angela.
Yes, I remember. So these are
Lou,
beautiful.
sorry, Lou said magic sparkles everywhere.
Exactly.
I bet all of our water is just swirling with sparkle. I know mine is.
Yes, yours is wonderful. Everybody's, really, everybody's.
Lots of
The magic is also seeing how they interact, watching how they interact when you add some water and you play with inclination.
Thank you for sharing.
It's been a sparkly day.
Yeah. It's kind of like getting ready for the festive months ahead.
Besnick has done anything?
Yeah,
Yes, they
Besnick
can.
painted an amazing painting. I want to see it closer.
I'm
Okay,
still
let's.
painting on it. I'm just playing with some cityscape, imagining some cityscape.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful
We
too.
put. There's Besnick.
That
And
is
then we put.
awesome.
So what's the mix on the bottom, that dark?
This one,
Yeah, that has so much movement. It's beautiful.
it's Blue Apatite Genuine mixed with iridescent moonstone. This is iridescent moonstone. This is Blue Apatite Genuine. These
That's
two.
wonderful.
I like it. Huh? It made very beautiful granulation and graphical content.
It's magic and done in minutes, Besnick.
Yeah,
Hmm.
thank you so much.
Miracle.
Looks enchanted.
I just want to add some.
What about the pink? What color is that?
It's queen,
Or red?
queen red.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay. Well, thank you everybody for showing your work. That was fantastic. Tomorrow we have a phenomenal artist. It's Besnick. So Besnick will have a whole hour to do. I think he said he was going to do 20 different paintings during that hour. So
thank you so much, John, for inviting me.
Yes,
Very
unfortunately.
wonderful. So I hope you can join us tomorrow Friday to watch Besnick. Thank you all for being here today. And you're right, it's just the whole screen is full of bright
Thank
color
you.
fluorescence.
John.
Thank you,
Great.
John.
Thank you,
Thank you,
John.
everybody.
Thank
Thank you very,
you.
very
See
much.
you.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.